Alright guys, in today's lesson I'm going to look at the idea of dealing with a partner that stands up to break out a closed guard. At high levels, that's the most common thing people do. They're going to stand up and break out a closed guard because staying down on knees, it's really hard, and people that have you in the closed guard are going to attack. So stick around for the details. So first things first, if he's already postured up here, I'm losing. Really, a good closed guard, I should have grips, maybe both sleeves or collar or whatever, but if I have nothing, he has posture, he's already on his way to getting out. There's a lot of spots his hands could be. It could be on the hips, he could be here, could be up on the biceps, etc. But for right now, look, if he stands up and I do nothing, I get behind. 1, 2, and now I'm stretched out. Yeah, and we lose it. A common thing people do, and we teach this too, is since I know I've lost posture, I get sleeve grips. He stands up, 1, 2, I drop my hips, and here I am in a nice open guard, so I've transitioned, I can attack from there. Well, let's look at this. Instead of doing that, I want to stop him from standing up. So I'm going to have the sleeve grips, but when he steps up the first foot, I'm going to just open and drop. So what I've done is put my knee this way, and I've hooked his far ankle here, and I'm keeping this foot heavy on the hip. So go ahead and stand up. It's super hard, and he's already off balance this way. Now, sometimes they drop back down, and then I just relock. But if he steps up, 1, 2, and I drop, I'm now in a good position to update to a cross collar. And I really have him off balance. What we want to do is put him to a dilemma with this arm. Since I already have the sleeve grip, I can literally shift, bring my knee shield in, punch, and it's like a modified scissor sweep as I come up into mount. So see here, I have my sleeve grips. He steps up, 1, 2, I drop, cross grip, shift out, bring my knee shield in, punch, pull, and come up and settle. So here's a different angle. He steps up, 1, 2, I drop. It's very important I keep this heavy. If I'm lazy here, this hand is free, especially when I get my cross collar grip. He pushes this down here, now he steps over and he can pass very quickly. So I must keep my leg in tight. My knee is almost driving into his ribs. So when I'm here, I'm okay. But don't be lazy with this foot. Be heavy. And now look, go ahead and move. Try to move my, yeah, it's so hard. Now I shift out, bring my knee shield in, and I'm punching this hand. Boom. There we go. A couple things to be careful of is the timing. If he steps up the first foot, let's step up and pause right here. Okay. I need to catch this before the knee goes. Look how he's just leaning just a little bit. If he starts going and then I'm behind, now, not only am I behind, but yeah, drop that knee down. Now I'm going to get crushed. Like I'm going to get crushed for sure. So it has to be whatever side he steps up to. As soon as he goes 1, boom, right here. Now I'm heavy and I immediately want to get this grip. He can back out. Back away from me. Right. And now I still have a guard. However, I've lost the edge. When I get this cross collar and I pull, go ahead, back out. No way. And you could feel how your weight's shifting, right? Like he could feel this. Now, the dilemma is that this hand he wants to put on the mat. So maybe when I go here, he posts. Now, I haven't even put a knee shield in. If we come back, if I put the knee shield in, especially without this grip, if I turn here, this hand is free to, like, let's just say, look, he can push this knee down, and I'm in a very, very bad position. So I need to have him off balance before I bring that knee shield in. When I tilt, look how he's off balance. Push my knee down, cannot. And that's what'll happen. So make sure you keep this off balancing. If he settles his base, if he backs out, if he sits back, this won't work. So here I am. He steps up, 1, 2, I drop, boom. Now I'm in the right angle, bring my knee shield in, I'm good. But I'm gonna sweep, and even though I'm holding this and trying to keep it to me, he posts, boom. What's cool about this is get your hand back. He can't, there's so much weight this way, and I'm actively punching both hands to keep his weight here. Now, I might be able to move this hand. A lot of times I can extend my foot just to lighten this, and I'm going to pull it to me. Watch what I do. I extend, and then boom, here we go. But it's hard to do, especially when the person realizes their base is on that hand. They don't want to be compromised. So look how we're going to deal with this. He steps up the foot, I shift, boom, here. As I go, he posts. I'm going to pull to me, and this hand's going to get an underhook. We're going to go right to a shoulder crunch. I go here, boom. Now, I can update to a shoulder crunch grip, either the gable or butterfly, or keep this collar. And what I like to do is flare the elbow. Look how I kept the hook, I flared the elbow, and now I push, and we come right up. And this is a great spot to be in. I have a good cross face, his arm is isolated, and I can attack. Let's look at that again. He steps, I drop, collar grip, knee shield, he posts. Pull to me. I need this arm to go under my head, so I can't reach for it. I want to encourage him to me as I go. Now I have the perfect angle to kick out the leg, pull the elbow, and come up here or just settle and mount. So he steps up, I drop, boom, I'm immediately here, he posts. I pull in, look how he's already extended. And I kept my knee shield out because as I pulled him in, the knee naturally comes back out. Now I tilt, and here we are. Let's talk about this arm. When he posts, that is his lifeline. Right now, he feels pretty strong. He has a good base, and although he's my closed guard, I'm not actively attacking. He steps up the foot, I drop and turn. Right now is when people go, oh, I feel off balance, right? Yeah. And the hand comes down. If he doesn't, he knows he's going over. So when he gets here, he's fighting this. This hand is actively pushing on me, right? I pull here. But right now, if I try to pull this up, this arm is his lifeline. I can't sweep him at that angle. So he's got two options. If he keeps it there, I can extend this foot, make it light and pull, and then I'll finish the sweep, or he's gonna tuck it to his hip. And now, especially if he leans and drops his other foot, like drop your knee, right, now it's really hard to get the sweep. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep my hand here, keep that tucked. I'm gonna reach over and find the wrist. Once I find the wrist, everything's tight. I'm just gonna rock towards him for the reverse kimura. So when we think of a kimura, I'm here with the wrist, like this, going. This added hook makes it very uncomfortable for him. But I'm controlling the shoulder. He's tucking the hand because if I can flare this arm up and get under my head, I have the sweep. But he's tucking it. I'm gonna keep this hand. Go ahead, posture up. It's so hard. So my collar grip updates here, and I reach and find the wrist. Now everything's tight, and I just roll. Okay? So let's look at it one more time. So really the options are he posts here, and I make it light, or I bring it to the head. If he drops it down here, I go for the submission. So he steps up, 1, 2, I drop, boom, he posts. I come here and he tucks it. So I can even stay on this angle. Look, I didn't move, I just reach over, I find the wrist. Look how I'm vertical with my shoulders though. I'm just gonna put my shoulders to his head. There's my finish. So let's look at that one more time from this angle. So again, I wanna bring his arm up and I'm really actively turning my body for the sweep. If he brings it down, then I go for the submission. So he steps up, 1, 2, I drop. I get my cross collar. I turn, knee shields in, and he posts. I pull, boom. Right here, I want to go, but he's keeping that arm, and he's keeping heavy. I reach, catch the wrist. Look, I'm here. I don't want this hand pushing this knee down, so I'm still heavy. As I get the wrist, I turn. There's the tap. If he brings it back up, boom. I immediately go back to the sweep. Try it out, guys. Hope it works.